investing in Roatan Honduras, and where I'm seeing we have such a shortfall. And I know there's a lot of good and bad on investing, bringing in money, bringing in foreign money, changing the local economy. We have all of those things going on, and I'm not saying wrong, right, or otherwise. I'm just talking from an investor realtor's perspective, and something that I see people that are, we're talking about struggling with real estate at this juncture. There's a whole we're just going to stay focused on that topic. So there we go. That's the disclaimer. Not saying other things aren't important today. We're just talking about a semi-affordable long-term housing in Roatan. We don't really have it. So many people that have invested or bought into Roatan coming from another country or from Honduras. Everybody seems, maybe not everybody, so many people have moved their rentals over to short-term Airbnb or nightly rentals or nightly rates, these really high rental rates. Who cares about the occupancy rate or your P&L at the end of the year? Let's think about just the daily rate. Anyway, it's the bandwagon. So we have so many short-term rentals that are catering only to tourists. What about the people that live here? Now, there's several distinct individuals we can talk about, but right now we're talking about longer-term rentals for an investment style purpose. I do think there is a need for affordable housing, especially to the local communities. And that's a whole nother topic. Right now we're talking about the long-term, high-end, mid-end rentals, or just affordable long-term housing for the people that are working in West End, West Bay, the tourism industry, that want to live on the island, raise their families. So nice, safe locations that might not have the budgets of the Airbnbs or do not have the tourism money of someone that's coming in on a vacation. So monthly rentals right now, what I'm in my sphere, they're around 750 to, well, the sky's the limit for what people are charging for rents. But then that's for just a 1-bedroom or a studio. If you're looking for more of a 2-bedroom, you're looking at least $1,000 a month. And when people make, again, we're speaking about one demographic here, the average salary is probably between $20,000 and $50,000 a year, which I know that's a big spread, but $1,000, $2,000, $2,500 a month, 50% of your income going to housing is an issue. It's an issue everywhere. But if you were an investor, where I want to put my money, and I'm actively working on that, is the long-term. It's not affordable. I mean, it is affordable, but it's kind of quotes, everything is outrageously expensive, including your build costs. So it is hard, and so I do see why everybody wants to do the Airbnbs, but you also have to look at your P&L at the end of the year, and not just your P&L from January through, or Christmas through Semana Santa, where everything looks nice and pretty and black. You need to look at the 9 other months that we have here, not 8, 9 other months here that we need that longer term, and there is a big push for those months, the high season daily rate, because you get a lot more money. But what we don't have is long-term housing for people that, I mean, if you could keep a 1 or 2-bedroom house at $1,000 a month, you're going to have renters there forever that they want to stay there. They don't want to do anything. They just want to be able to stay and not have anything. Well, anyway, there's a massive demand because we just don't have it, because a lot of times people want to change from December to April, that daily rate. And then so you only get these rentals for 8 months, and not many people want to live in a place for just 8 months, or if it's run down, not as well maintained. There's a large demand, especially if you could build or convert larger homes, conversions, or develop some land. The long-term rentals, I think, is going to be a very good market, especially if you don't have millions and millions of dollars to develop into the short-term, into the boutique hotels. All of those things that take millions and millions of dollars to invest in. Not everybody can do that, but they're doing a really great job about it. We can discuss the changes that are occurring to Roatan, but those changes went into effect years and years ago with the development of West Bay. So the ball is already rolling. But the long-term rentals in a safe location that aren't run down is going to be, there's a huge demand. So you could be looking at 100% occupancy, which does matter in your P&L at the end of the year, because you have lower maintenance, lower headaches, lower expenses in general. You have more time on your hands if you do those long-term rentals. So if you're thinking about investing in Roatan, I would consider doing something if you want to do a basement apartment or a second floor apartment, studio or anything. I would consider the potential of the long term. I don't do things in short term. I just don't. It's not worth it for me. I like the intermediate and the long term, and so that's actually where I'm putting my money. So if you guys ever have any questions, my door is always open, and I will also probably tell you things that you do not want to hear, which might make me a great salesperson, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to tell you something that I know is adamantly not true. I am human. I don't know everything. I do make mistakes. However, if you want an honest opinion and not just this, pretty marketing material being shoved down your throat, give me a call. I'll burst that bubble really fast, but then I can also show you where there are really great options. They just might not come in such a pretty package in the marketing materials, because instead of spending all that money on marketing, you're gonna get a nice, well-maintained home that's just, that's actually the dream, instead of the pretty box that has a lot of stuff hidden underneath. So thanks you guys for tuning in. My door is always open if you have any questions.